To create an assignment in your Niihka course site, first navigate to the course where you want the assignment to be located. Then, choose the Assignments link in the navigation menu on the left side. If you're using the Assignments tool, then you will see it appear as Assignments. However, you do have the option of using the Assignments To tool, which will then show in the navigation bar as Assignments To. For the sake of this video, we'll be using the Assignments tool. Once the page is loaded, you'll see a gray bar at the top with a link that says Add, where you can add an assignment to this course. You're then provided with a series of options, including a title, open date, due date, and accept until date. We'll start by giving this assignment a title. The open date is when students can start submitting their assignments to Niihka. In this instance, I want them to be able to submit it today. The due date is the date in which students have to submit their assignments by. The accept until date can be set as a different date stamp as the due date if you are willing to accept late assignments for this particular assignment. We do encourage that you set the accept until date to be the end of the semester to avoid any confusion with students who may have medical excuses or other needs to submit this assignment late. Going back in and changing this after submissions have already been accepted poses additional problems for students who have already submitted their assignments. For the sake of this video, my pretend semester will end August 1st, which is when I will set the accept until date. Under student submissions, you have the option of setting how students can submit their assignments. The default is inline and attachments. This means that students can upload Word documents and PDFs, in addition to typing in a text box similar to what you see below under assignment instructions. If you wish to use Turnitin with this assignment, you are required to choose attachments only, as Turnitin does not check plagiarism against anything typed in a text box. You can also set whether or not students are allowed to resubmit their assignments, and if so, how many times and until when. You can then set what the grade scale is for this assignment, whether it is ungraded, a letter grade, points, pass-fail, or a check mark. We encourage you to use points for the sake of Niihka's gradebook. Once you have chosen that, enter the total number of possible points. You can then set instructions for your students. Underneath the assignment instructions, you can opt whether or not to add the due date to the schedule for the course, which means that students, when they first enter your course site, will see it show up in the calendar on the right side. You can also add an announcement that gets sent out to students about the open date of this assignment. And you can opt whether or not students have to complete an honor pledge when submitting this assignment. The honor pledge states that they have neither received nor given help on this assignment. You then can decide whether or not to use Turnitin for this assignment, and then whether or not you also want students to be able to view the report generated by Turnitin. If you want the assignment graded and grades automatically sent to the Niihka gradebook, choose Add Assignment to Gradebook. This option, once the assignment is saved, will automatically be added to the Niihka gradebook, and when grading the assignments, the numerical scores for each student will automatically be sent to Niihka's gradebook. If you want students to receive a notification when their grade has been released to the Niihka gradebook, choose the appropriate option. You can also add attachments for this assignment and additional items such as a model answer or a private note. Once you're finished and you're ready to publish the assignment, click on the Post button. You will be taken back to the list of assignments for this course, and you will see that the assignment that you have just created will say Open if it is currently accepting student submissions, or Closed if it is not currently accepting student submissions.